So I'm not going to talk about what every other YouTuber has been talking about, which is the FouseyTube self-swatting incident. If you guys want to learn about that, go ahead, click on any other video except this one. In this video, I kind of want to bring you guys something a little more fresh, okay? So I want to go ahead and talk about Sneako with FouseyTube, which I think that this is behavior that I think everybody should pay attention to. So if you guys don't know, Sneako and FouseyTube, they've been hanging out a lot. And oh my gosh, man, has FouseyTube been taking Sneako on a wild ride? And to me, I'm just kind of asking myself, why are you hanging out with a guy like this? You do not match his energy at all. I mean, the guy's a party animal. Like, after the party ends, they have to tranquilize him and put him back in his cage. I've been following the Sneako and FouseyTube arc, and I can tell you guys this right now, FouseyTube punks Sneako like you would not believe it. Fousey's a little strong-willed, if you know what I mean. All right, that's euphemism, but understand that it does not look good for Sneako, man. This is not a good relationship for Sneako at all. There is a ton of content where Fousey and Sneako are engaging in this manner, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a couple of the ones that I found, and you guys be the judge, and of course I'm gonna talk about them after. So in this clip, you're gonna see Sneako ask FouseyTube's reliable source about the Quran. It's because Sneako, he's curious about whether or not the flat earth theory is mentioned in the Quran or not.
It can't be, because in the earth, in the Quran, it talks about the orbit of the earth and the moon and the sun. How can a flat earth be orbiting? It has to be a sphere.
You were wrong. In the Quran, it says the earth is orbiting around the sun and the moon and everything. How could it be orbiting if it's flat? Yeah, I just realized it. Everything thing is a circle. You think we're in space like this right now? Yo, thank you, Ziad. He's an idiot.
Have you never heard of a flat circle?
Thank you, Ziad. Go somewhere, dog.
You see this table?
Go somewhere.
You see this table we're eating on? This is a flat circle.
You know what they say, the only thing that flat earthers fear is sphere itself. I don't know who said that, but if you know, comment down below and let me know who it is, and I'll pin it, because that was a clever line. In this clip, you can see that Fousey is kind of diminishing Sneako's ideas, kind of telling him like, I don't want to hear from you, just, you're stupid, go over there. And when you speak to me, you face the wall. This kind of behavior, at least to me, it kind of diminishes a person's confidence. Like, it really does. It messes with a person's confidence. And if it wasn't obvious in this clip, check out this clip.
I'm here with Sneako. He's a revert to Islam, and he has a question for you. Sit down.
Okay.
Sit down.
Is the earth flat?
He says the Quran says the earth is flat.
That's not true.
Well, it doesn't say it specifically in the Quran, but it does hint at it. And a lot of Islamic scholars say it's not important to question whether or not it's a sphere, if it's flat. But do you think the earth is flat?
No, I don't, man.
Why not?
No. What?
Are you a globalist?
What's a globalist mean?
So you're not a flat earth, you're a globalist.
Yes, he's not a dumbass. He knows the earth is round.
God, man, he's like stepping all over Sneako's confidence. Like, practically what he's telling him is like, are you dumb? Do you think that if you plant bird seeds, it'll grow into a bird tree? Another thing that Fousey does is like, he gives like these commands, like, sit down, sit down.
And he has a question for you. Sit down.
Okay.
Sit down.
When you tell people to do stuff for you, you kind of condition them to like listen to you. And that's kind of what Fousey is doing. And I'm not saying that he's doing it on purpose, because oftentimes a lot of people don't exactly know that they're doing this specific action on purpose. But when you do that to somebody, it conditions them to act appropriately. And you can tell that Sneako is resisting. Like, obviously he heard him. But he had to resist. He's not like, you're not going to tell me what to do. You know, obviously he's not going to say it to his face, but obviously with his actions, he's practically telling Fousey, you're not gonna tell me to sit down, dude. Another thing that Fousey does is that he has this tendency to just blow up immediately for every little thing.
You just ruined my morning, dog, and they're ruining my morning. What the food, man? No, I'm getting annoyed. You ask how I have all this energy. Because I like to eat and drink water. We've been waiting for 45 minutes for a empanada.
We're waiting for 3 minutes.
I'm going to the back. I'm going to the back.
Wait for 3 minutes.
Yeah, dude, like even Sneako's feeling the pressure. Like when you're around these kind of folks, dude, like it's very difficult to articulate your points. It's very difficult to be yourself because you don't want to upset the person, because again, they just blow up for every little thing. It feels like you're in a prison because they act like that, you know? I know because I've been around somebody like that. I've been around a couple people like that, and I'm sure that even you guys have been around people with an attitude like this where they're extremely polarizing and you can't say anything because you feel like you're gonna make them snap like Thanos. Now here's another clip where he asks Sneako if he's still cool with the Tates, and Sneako kind of responds with, what Andrew? There's many Andrews. And then Fousey makes Sneako look like he has an IQ with a denominator.
Are you cool with Andrew still? Andrew who? Andrew who? Well, if I say the word Andrew, who am I talking about, dog?
There's a lot of people named Andrew.
Well, name one other Andrew I'd be talking about.
Schultz. Yeah.
Are you still cool with the Tates?
Yeah, it's very subtle. You could tell, man. Like he's like practically insinuating that, like, bro, are you dumb? Like it's those little things that start to change a person's character the longer you're around that particular person. So of course Sneako, if he continues to be around Fousey, he's gonna start feeling it. Because imagine, like, you're experiencing that for an entire year. It works slowly, man. It doesn't just work all at once or within a week or a month. It takes like months for you to start seeing the effects, and Sneako's confidence is going to diminish. Now I want to go ahead and get into how they're turning Sneako into a joke, how Fousey enacts these particular tasks to kind of humiliate him in front of people. This is Fousey Tube over at Lil Pump's pool party. Sneako is there, and you're gonna see that Fousey attempts to kiss Sneako.
I don't think it anymore. I just want to stand now.
No, I'm not kissing her then.
All right,
you just ruined my subathon. You just ruined my subathon.
Yeah, I did.
I'm breaking up with you.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sitting over here.
No, you have to sit right here. I'm breaking up with you.
Say please right now.
Please.
Okay.
All right, Aiden, you ready? Yeah, tomorrow. Damn it, Aiden, he got away.
Again, like, I don't know what kind of relationship Sneako and Fousey Tube have, but at least to me, it looks like they're humiliating Sneako. Like, that's what it looks like to me. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not their friends. Obviously, everybody has their relationship. It's complex. It's not just as simple as just looking at that and calling it, oh, well, you know, he's violating him. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I am trying to question, like, you know, what is Sneako comfortable with this? Like, how does Sneako feel? And here's the thing, okay? Let's just draw a hypothetical, okay? Let's just say that Sneako watches this video, right? And he's all like, bro, it's just us. We're just playing around. You know how many people have said that? How many people have been in a relationship like this and they've said exactly that, and then a year later they end up terminating the friendship because it was far more toxic than they thought it was going to be. Here's another instance of Fousey Tube messing around with Sneako.
Me hug Sneako's girl while he watches? Watch, I'm doing it. Watch. Hold this. Put this in your pocket for a second. Can you come record me?
I got you.
Just record everything that's about to happen. Even if he punches me, don't punch him back. What are you doing? Turn on. I'm sorry. Wallahi, I won't kiss you. Wallahi, I won't kiss you. Come here. I'm gonna stay on camera. Wallahi, I won't kiss you right now.
Yo, what the? Come away. No.
Hey, he said he won't lie. He ain't gonna do it.
No, he's like a weirdo, man. Like,
he didn't let me, dog.
I don't know, man. I think that Sneako hanging around with Fousey, they don't vibe at all. They don't match each other's personality, and I think that Sneako he's gonna end up with a diminished confidence, bruised self-esteem. Dude, like, you should not be with a guy like Fousey, all right? There's people out there that can hang with Fousey, but Sneako is definitely not one of those people, because he's I'm looking at him as like he's the joke. When I watch that video, I'm not looking at this as like, oh, you know, they're just messing around with Sneako. No, it's not that. It's like, I'm literally seeing him as like the punching bag, the joke. Now, I know there's going to be people out there that are going to say something along the lines of, well, you know, he deserves this because he's always preaching about bullying. Well, now he's being bullied. If you want to believe that, that is perfectly fine. However, for me, you know, he's still young. He's 24. You know, even though he's traveled, he's done so many things. For some reason, he just has like this very like this mindset of like, oh, I could be this, I could be that. He still doesn't even know himself. There's a meme of him online where it shows a caricature of Sneako and just adopting all of these philosophies. And him being around Fousey, no, dude, this is not gonna work out for you at all, man. But listen, if you're upset with that, if you're upset with him, and you think that he deserves it, hey man, I'm not gonna stop you. After all, Sneako has said a bunch of stupid things that have pissed off people. But I just thought that this was pretty interesting, and I just kind of wanted to bring it to you guys because I thought this was a little more interesting than what happened with the whole self-swatting issue. Everybody's already talked about that, so I was like, you know what, I want to go ahead and give you guys something new. So yeah, man, hopefully I gave you guys some insight. That's all I have for you guys, and yeah, hopefully you guys learned something today.